Hi, this is Kadvi Rana from Logistics Insiders, and sitting with me is Mr. Sarthak Dhawan, Director, Ramnath Lambah. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, to begin with, my first question to you is reflect upon the cold chain logistics, which is an impediment in the perishable food industry.
Okay, so basically, with the food chain and the perishable part, we are in the logistics area, we do face a problems with the government organizations or with the transportation part, which incurs us with the costing of the products that we need to buy from the market itself. Stating about in the imports and exports itself, whenever we have the shipments movement for the exports and the imports, there are few of the documents that we need, and which takes time to get it issued from the customs or the government bodies, which obviously takes us the more of time, and the costing has been increased,
Yes.
as they have been getting us the delay certification and everything, which impacts with the transportation, and due to any shortage of transportation nowadays, like due to government has increased some of the problems, or we say restrictions to the transportation. These all the things create problem with the perishable especially part, and there are a lot of more problems which we face, but perishable part is being growing. Food chain supplies are being in demand right now, and with artificial intelligence we have been coping up with few of the things now.
So we do hope that our culture infrastructure, actually comes to another level through the help of technology. So moving on to my next question. There's a lot of importance when we speak of technology. We do understand that transparency and traceability has become a very essential part of the food supply chain. So, what are the areas that the Indian food supply chain industry has to reflect upon to actually further improve the transparency and traceability in the industry?
That's true that we have been transparent for the products what we get, because if in the process of the transportation anything mishappening happens or something like that, the product quality degrades,
Mhm.
which eventually gives us the low sales volume. And with the coming of new things for the temperature control devices, data loggers and everything, the companies can get to know about how their product is being right now, whatever the situation, the quality has been maintained or not, which impacts on the total processing of the products, how they move the cargo in transportation, be it for the cold chain part or at the warehousing itself.
Yeah.
So if we have the total information about the product, whatever the quality and packaging and everything is, uh, perishable cargo can move smoothly with the high quality of that, be it in general stores or for the exports or the imports purpose.
So, sir, have you deployed GPS and AI and machine learning in your organization?
We have data loggers in the trucks for the cold chain part. Once when the trucks arrive at the shipper's factory, they add up the data logger along with the perishable cargo till the time the shipment has moved to the airport for the export. And along with the cargo, the data logger has been added up in the pallet. And during the day at destination, the consignee checks for the data logger details, if the cargo was exposed to the sun or not, or how the quality is. They get to know the better knowledge about their product through that.
Thank you, sir. One last question to you, sir. What does this event, Food Logistics India, brings for the food supply chain industry?
Basically, it gives us a expansion for the food supply industry, about how the products can be further worked upon, about the particular details about the infrastructure, and how we can smoothen the cargo movement, be it from, if you take it from the shipper's point of view or the trader point of view and the freight forwarders. Uh, Everyone gets a bit of knowledge about how smoothing can be happening right now with the intelligence and everything. And maybe in future, say 5 or 6 years later, there is a proper smooth functioning of perishable industry and the cool chain industry in India now.
We can only hope that this seminar do brings you an opportunity to collaborate with fellow experts and industry leaders. Thank you so much for your time, sir. It
You're
was great
welcome.
having talked.